I was going to review this one right here, talking about George Jung, who was the infamous drug smuggler, I believe in the 80s, whose story was made popular enough to make a movie adaptation based on his life, played by Johnny Depp. I think Ethan Suplee was in it. It's called Blow. I enjoy it. I think I have it on DVD somewhere. I don't really remember. However, I realized a couple things these past few days. On May 4th marked I believe the 14th anniversary of Spider-Man 3, which I like despite all the criticism. And admittedly, there are some things I would change about it. I have the editor's cut, which doesn't necessarily do anything to change the overall story. It does, however, change one scene that a lot of people don't like. Well, it switches it around, let's say. I'm not going to say it completely gets rid of it. Now, aside from that, it was Star Wars Day, but a lot of people are saying it didn't feel like Star Wars Day because of how the sequels have been received worldwide. But we're not here to talk about Star Wars. By this title, we are here to talk about Sam Raimi's canceled Spider-Man 4 trends on what would be its 10th anniversary. Now, I remember so much about Spider-Man 4. Granted, when I was a kid, I would look on YouTube to find the newest trailer, and I didn't know what a fan trailer was. I was so excited because I saw the Vulture, even though it was from some weird movie or something, and there was just all this movie footage spliced together. But let's go into some depth about this. Today would be the 10th anniversary of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 if the sequel was released when it was first announced. In a tweet posted by Sony Pictures in 2009, the movie was given a release date of May 6, 2011. Ultimately, the movie was scrapped before filming could begin, and fans have spent the past decade wondering what could have been if Tobey Maguire had one last adventure. Recognizing the unmade movie's would-be 10th anniversary, some fans are expressing sadness over missing out on Spider-Man 4, accompanied with a gif of a person lying face down in the rain, One tweet reads, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 was supposed to release 10 years ago today. It's loading. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. Posting a gif of Tobey Maguire crying, another fan laments, 10 years ago today, we would have had Spider-Man 4. That's a tongue twister. Arguably one of the most successful film franchises in the history of comics. It was supposed to be the best movie, and it was never made. That's also fairly accurate. I remember my dad telling me all about Spider-Man 4 back when I was a kid, and how it was going to be featuring Vulture and whatnot, says someone else. Sad we never got to see it. Hard to believe that this movie was supposed to come out 10 years ago this day, another fan adds. I remember I was very disappointed to hear it was canceled in favor of the reboot of The Amazing Spider-Man, starring Andrew Garfield. Hopefully those rumors are true about a Spider-Man 4 happening after Doctor Strange 2. I don't really know. Oh, and I remember those pictures. Oh, man. The nostalgia. Also hoping to see Spider-Man 4 end up happening for real someday, another fan wrote. Anyone think there was a possibility following the soon-to-be success of No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness that they could open up the multiverse for Raimi's universe and we finally get Spider-Man 4? Think the age difference from 3 to 4 would be a welcome dynamic. Yeah, it's a pretty reasonable reaction. While Spider-Man 3 was not without its criticism when it was released in 2007, mainly because of the studio interference and Avi Arad, I think that's his last name, the superhero movie was still a tremendous success at the box office. Initially, Sony had planned to bring back Raimi to direct Spider-Man 4, with Tobey Maguire set to return as the titular web-slinger. Unfortunately, the screenplay underwent never-ending rewrites over the next few years, culminating with Sam Raimi departing the project in 2010. I wanted to make it great, Raimi later explained in a Reddit Q&A. I wanted you guys to love it, but I never got it there, so I thought it best that I stopped. As we now know, we've seen multiple incarnations of Spider-Man in the years since. Andrew Garfield would take over the role in the first reboot, The Amazing Spider-Man, and later reprise the role in a sequel. Tom Holland now plays Peter Parker in the MCU, which I hate, and his third solo movie in the role, Spider-Man No Way Home, will be released this year, Both Maguire and Garfield are rumored to take special appearances, which I think now those rumors have been debunked, but I really don't know. While Spider-Man 2's Doc Ock, Alfred Molina, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro, Jamie Foxx, are confirmed. Meanwhile, Sam Raimi has returned to Marvel to helm another superhero sequel. He directed the upcoming movie Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the sequel to the original Doctor Strange movie starring Benedict Cumberbatch. Because that movie also features a multiverse, there's no telling who might be showing up in that story as well. It will be released on March 25th of next year. That's a nice tweet to end it on. Well, not end it on, but okay. Yeah, pain, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Now, I love the Sam Raimi films. They are cheesy. It's obvious the time they were made, given all that. They're going to be very cheesy and corny and things like that. I love Tobey Maguire. I think his best role, I forgot the character's name, but he was in a film in 2011 called The Details, which I really like. And Ray Liotta's in it. Elizabeth Banks, who also plays Betty Brant, is in it. But it's kind of sad to see that Spider-Man 4 was never a thing. Well, it was a thing, but we didn't get to see that thing. I know that all the cast was on board, but meh. Oh well. Hope you guys did enjoy. I had a weird dream, so I'm still kind of reeling over what that dream meant. Yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later.